すいません。お待たせしました。こんばんは。バラハです。ちょっと今ね、大会のエントリーの期間をですね、ちょっと伸ばしましたんで、まだ参加希望でエントリーしてない方はですね、ちょっとお手数ですが、エントリーの方、お願いします。すいません。というわけでね、新年初めての、ね、大会ということでね、皆さん、明けましておめでとうございます。
What's up there, everybody? Here we go. One more tournament rewatch here. If you're coming for first, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I am Joe Kawakami, the Capcom Maniac in this lab. And for my happiness, we are rewatching the first Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite online tournament about directly from Japan, thanks to one of the best tournament organizations of the Japan, called Varaha. And I wrote the title wrong, but it's Varaha. Sorry everybody, but yeah, the last description of the title was wrong, but there is no time to fix it. But so let's go to what really gonna matters. So this will be some interesting and very fast tournament in order to probably get into the way for the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, since and we'll try to make these things relevant to this. We got a little bit of the underground scene from Marvel vs. Capcom side. And after this, we'll keep it going by making some commentaries and giving the present on there. So let's go. The guys are still on preparations, so you just keep it going.
運試し感が強そうだなと思って一先にしました。ちょっと今回はこれでやらせてほしい。一旦。
Okay. There's still greetings to viewers. Gonna open the lobby to the tournament players. Yeah, there's all preparations for the online tournament for any game, and probably into this lobby there gonna be, that's not gonna be different, you know. Let's see this. And the other things are that way. That. The title of the things that in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite has a lot of bad options into some probably way to the other go. But Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite probably gonna be is, by the way, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is probably one of the most is one of the games in the series that have most of that has most features between the classics and also have some atypical features on the from the classic games somehow revitalize it. And that's what you're gonna see now. Things that that was many of these chances in order to expectated lots of many times of this. There's it. The player's gonna be preparing.
ちょっと招待をしてきます。
We got this prepared too. And now the players has been invited today. There it is. Far from it seems, this is one of the most Marvel vs. Capcom games that got more players in the console port than the PC port. Yeah, and of course we can forget that we have recently the classic Marvel vs. Capcoms also being ported officially to Steam's PC version. And I believe that was also some great conquest on that. There's some typical, guys watching also in the archive. There's some typical differences from the classic Marvel vs. Capcom to Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. The first of them was that some mechanics is mostly directionated by some atypical counter-offensive, and that is what one of the main objectives by the games that was launched or relaunched in a time of 2016 and 2018 to 2018 for some features that would probably give access to some comeback to tools offered by the system. And also, this is one exclusive feature for the advancing guard that is only at Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite that is the reflect guard. From many of the things, from many of the moments, you shall see someone using the reflect guard, which is basically if you're using the typical command input for Marvel vs. Capcom Advancing Guard, which is holding back and the 2 punch buttons or 2 attack buttons, which is the case of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Pressing the 2 attacks button, pressing the 2 punch button, and the right exactly moment of impact for projectiles, it shall revert the travels for the projectile, take it back to someone who launched this. And this is just one of the examples. This is one of the examples who completely turn it on Marvel vs. Capcom into another different ways. Another ways to be. You know. In particular,
というわけで5人での進行になります。
now we also got the man in trace from X. So got it into this thing, along with Zero came out from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And into that way, I just got 4 players waiting for the battle. Okay. Let's see what should it be. You know, I'm losing those things. Let's see here. We're talking about the rules.
説明させていただきます。今大会はですね、参加者全員キャラクターおよびストーンをすべてランダムセレクトとさせていただき、およびストーンをすべて、参加者全員キャラクターおよびストーンをすべてランダムセレクトとさせていただきます。
There's around the first 3 with the stone in random select.
間違いないようにお願いしますね。
Either that way, I believe that is the first time that I see someone using the stones in random select. There's something different, you know.
キャラと石をそれぞれ選び直してもらって、それで再開という形にさせていただきます。
There are many other things.
アスラも湧いてきたんだけど。みんなガンダム好きだね。よし。というわけでね、トーナメント作らせていただきます。今回ね、このゲームのオンラインのロビーのその使用上、ゲーム内で本当にランダムで選んだかどうかっていうその証明は
Random choice is also available for the tournament.
これ出たんだなっていう風に進めますので、かなりガバガバ運営になりますけど、よろしくお願いします。で、一回シャッフルして、で、
Okay. First player is ready.
お願いします。
Now here we go.
さあ何が出るかは
The better,
私
the
はね、
better is
これ
gonna
配信
start.
画面でね、バレバレなんでね。あ、行くぞ。
This is a single tournament. Raha gonna join.
キャラは強い。キャラは強い。キャラは強いけど。
Thor and Chris versus Dormammu versus Varaha versus Varaha.
Arrived at the target point. Let's begin the mission. I've squashed
Dormammu and Nova.
激強なんだけど、これを扱えるかどうかというのはちょっと話は違うんだけど。
SOS versus Varaha. Here we go. The first match has just got started, and that way. We're seeing the typical very offensive skills. So many as the ground and that's the air. There is a guy to defend this. Okay. Nice dive. Even got in defensive. And then stress. Yeah, on a claim. Edit that way in order to stop this thing. That doesn't done anything. Almost got a happy birthday. Ended that way to look up. But it seems that it's not as good to do a lot of other things like that. This.
足コンボがダメだ。
Over for many of the things. Low projectiles. That'll be the goals and opposite rules. Defender is not so much in order to keep this holding. In order to try to gain space. You're trying to keep it using some projectile pressure. So there we go. Surprise blast. Taking all the chances. Totally forgetting from the neutral situation. Just to keep it over. Using the time stone 6. Using the ditch of the time stone in order to avoid this. This seems to be a very counter pick for the reality storm. While they're going to keep using the projectiles in neutral. They got a very real chance in order to time the two. Keeping up with giving this bit, give it up and Catherine get it off with the Harris bit. Can it go? Just a thing get over his bit. That is not with this. Oh, lost the chance. Lost the chance to start up. Didn't you get it go? Not little of these. Came up with the Joes to do to pull the mask. Definitely both of the players are burning all of the resources in order to extract the last of the resources of this. Oh, try to make a very dangerous, but you know, that's a gotta coach. That's a case that gotta coach.
As a member of the Nova Corps, I can't lose.
Here is it. Raha
私です。
got the first match. And all of these things. In particular, under the
お
G
母さんお疲れ様でした。キャラが強かった。
Robot FB versus Varaha. Those are Kings. Those are keep going.
さあ、というわけでね、
Looking at all the probably came up with this as a gotten so far. This was a single match tournament. This is a single point tournament, so Barra was right now exactly in the now it's exactly in the losers bracket. The game will pose a yes it's a B. So there's it.
はい、次の試合ですね。
In particular,
私と、キーコン極力
many of these things that we got this. Pass it over to the next. Raja is just ready.
できるかな。
And just to keep it going in there.
さあ行くぞ。
So there's it.
さあ何が出るか。
Raja versus
行くぞ。
Keycon. Ultron and Jada. What are gonna be his opponent's choice?
いやジェダはね、昨日これもしたけどね、マジでコンボがさっぱりだった。チュンリーゼロリアリティ。
Chun-Li and Zero. Raja's
キーコン
Ultron and Jada versus Keycon's Chun-Li and Zero.
Who will come out on top? Ready.
They got this. No surprise attacks, but just that means that both the players will still save the ace up on the sleeve. Also the taking off. Super uppercut. Made it by the Rajin show. Oh no, the happy button's on the way. But his husband is intercepted by the reality stones in the Shilling's hands. I'm up with up. Scared of the top of there. In particular, there is not a lot of things to do. Medicine Council, sis. Quality on the tanks, that's this. Better the dive kick. Oh. No dive projectile. But in the nonsense on these chances, there's not a lot to do. I gotta last on Happy Birthday shots in order to keep it going this. In advantage.
もう明らかに
Eggs
パワ
is
ー
on the fence. Oops. Level 3. I don't know. That was the air super. Yeah, it was the aerial level 1. So everybody. Alan Homini, thank you for coming. Because that's enough after this. He is the perfect timing with the attack pressure and the reality stone. There's a typical difference in order to just to keep it open the uppercuts. That seems to be a very sage option in order to keeping holding the turn. Oh no, culture. Completely interrupted because the startup is too long. Look at all the things at this. Take a far. That is just keeping going to this for all the chances that I'll see. There you go. Making the chances in order to make it on the dive. Okay. Nice use in the dive by the Sensui-san. Making all the things so far. Got him just to keep it open in the setup.
あ、間違えた。
Oh. Level 3? No. They gotta be very close. They need to be very close in order to make it, in order to make this level 3 very functional. Alright. Getting the little moment of depression, but it counts. It seems to be completely interrupted by the zero slide, and you gotta come back after this. Change. What are the keys of the real comeback? There we go, they won't be long to now. The time should be completely over in only 20 seconds. Okay, another interrupt. I don't want to get it in others. And looks like that Gekon's got this impasse. The use of the Chun-Li has been very safe at the end, you know. Taking on the things about that so far. Very go. Gekon using these things. Not all babies that got this. But very used, and in the end it was very useful. Chun-Li also got in the projectile, and also Justice Here's own projectile, and also taking a very advantage of the reality stone in particular, you know. But for the meanings of these options, there is something very common into that way. There are other things that, if anybody else also got some comments on live, for watching it live, please chat a lot and make that ways in order to keep going. Do stream alive. There is it. Oh my god. They receive a friend request. Okay, third match is on the way. This is practice is almost definite. Was definited. After this, working so far. There it is. Run silly. Run silly is Black Panther and Dante versus B. Colkins, Venoms, and Spider. Okay, don't comment on this. Got the perfect chance of the rear combo right as it gets started of the random select. This is the name of the player. Oh, okay. Let's call it random. Gotta done this. It also guys is still making this far, using also the chance in order to make some of the very chances this far. We got to do this. Okay. Got the advantage justice out of that far. If they're using their side switch, taking advantage of the time stone. But this is not a thing that will really work out together. Here we go. Taking the turn a little bit longer, more than turn on the normal. Finishing with his combo with the Venom Web. Making a lot of this at very so far. The hunt is over. And something completely couched by the Venom Trap. Last chance to dive. It has looked like there is no chance in order to this to be punished out of those. Okay. Get the very rush down. There's a change out of this situation. Uh-oh. The guys of this
まあここでタイムストーン
that
が
happened to a very grown up situation in the office.
のでの森公開して
Oh. Be told so. Gotta do this far.
配信の調子大丈夫ですか、大粒くん。
Big sorrow. There's it. New orders of your awesome come.
3位決定戦ですね。
New isn't on the way. Little dancing so far. There's another gases. Other than so far away.
はい、それでは、3位決定戦ですね。私と、男性でも外科キャラキーボードです。
Okay, we have random select. We have random and we have random and also we have
出るかな
Raha and also Bikasoro for the
またジェダ引いたんだが。
decisive final. No, they're really going into random select. I believe that this is why
ジェダダン
they'll keep going in order to probably make them win the tournament on that way. Okay, he's not giving up for the projectile pressing him that way. Okay. Nice to see this happen, but drop it. That was a very golden, a last golden opportunity. There's a justice. You better things. Oh no. Brenda knows how to start up, but she's still a little bit lost in order to keep it going. The count the opportunities that he's on, and that's his problem. Gotta to keep him the things on that way. I think that is not so long so far. That is not this though.
やばいやばいやばい。
Whoops. Something shit up. Just to keep it going, this thing, to keep it very balanced. Hey, Mind Stone. And that survived. One of the things, have birthday damage for Jedi while the last night was thrown to the ground. But the one who got down was Dante. Everyone things like this. It is in a very complicated way now. It is on this. Mostly out the off. Okay, side switch. But the using of the rush down, special. Change it a little bit.
報復やろう。
Give it at this. Okay. Neutral dive. Try to keep it up with the pressure on the air. So the interesting thing here is because there is sometimes there's this keep it going to be defensive. Yeah, people lost a very golden chance in order to punish. Oh shit. Oh no! I can't believe that the level 3 chance and was lost.
というわけで、
But okay.
皆さん3位です。おめでとうございます。
Random select. Random select won another match. In particular, Air is completely something definitely random. Was something completely unexpected. You know, we see some typical kind of players that it could be maybe playing by the same way for different resources. In particular,
というわけでね、少々お待ちくださいね。次決勝ですね。
okay, I believe that is gonna be one more match yet. So there's still a chance to Reynolds select to keeping up with this battle on survival. I got this. One more thing to
はい、決勝戦ですね。キルコンフューゲランセレサワロイゾーニ
for monsters got this. In many of this situation, there was some atypical ways to go in order to do this.
Fight. Thrive.
The next matches now finally has been decided.
さあ、出てきたのが、そう、ブラックパンサーと、モンハグ
Kick on Stores and Black Dwarf or Black Splinter and Picasaro, Monster Hunter and Frank West.
リ
You know the god is them.
パンサーとリアリティで、ビカソードさんがモンハンフランクソウル
They're using. Oh, Kikon is using Black Panther in order of a request. That I believe that was the thing that were recommended.
レベル上げから
Okay. Monster Hunter's level 1 has been first blasted.
なんか普通に受けてますねこれ
It isn't a this thing, so calm. They're giving up on that situation. Hope it really comes over does this far.
で
Here we go. Frank West and you dive attack. Also using some different directions from the vertical
ですがあ
or rotation.
なんか
So that means that now in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, Frank West also has
前に出ちゃうんです
two dive attacks instead of one. So we go after this. Somehow of this are difficult.
イントセクター突っ込んでスパク
All coming arrives.
パドル層がでかすぎて
They're gonna change it for the anti switch to Frank West again. Got to use the juggling. Still keeping using the defensive. Oh,
あそれ
there's some intensive in order to
ほぼ真ん中
use some level 1. Just giving over at this. using this snapshot
ニドル入って
in order to stop the reality stone projectiles. There's some interesting and somehow smarter way in order to keep using the field advantage. Keeping all the gases. That's case happening to that way. Oh my god. Not a lot of pressure here. But this is just
おっと刺すね
this is almost nearby from the last ending, from the very last breaths in order to kick on to keep us over to survive.
30カウント
So he's missing a lot of the attacks. Oh, lost the chance of a happy birthday. Okay. Active switch to Monster Hunter. Out of the gap. Using the reflect guard. A very smart play, all of that. Using this and keeping over. Alright. Never did this go.
あ
Oh,
ー切り上げが入ってから
the clock's ticking. Oh no. And Picasso needs to take take a very wage consume
Oh,
from
させたいね
from
あ
the
ー
resources.
カートを潰して
Now there's a time. Oh, nice emergence of switch. It looks like this now take the real advantage over Kikon. Because it's not only have Thor. Oh,
あーっとね
he got it into the partner. Looks like that even the active switch must be very well consumed all that way.
1
Let's just have this so nearby. Oh no, this will be ending in time over. Damn. Yeah, 2 versus 1. The match has been fairly very matched. Goodness there. In particular, there's something different and hard to see. Not enough this way to go.
はいというわけでね
Now we'll go to another.
片付けます
And now we'll go to. So that's it.
あノバからもらったわ
There's gonna be the ending for this tournament. This is very flashy, but we got also fewer plays on that. That is because of this.
セレクト一先大会いかがでしたでしょうか
The winners has been random select.
爆速でその終わりましたけども
Okay, a very friendly tournament, you know.
もうねいろいろありましたね、うん、もう私
What
が
doesn't seem
普段から使いすぎてパワー振って
in it that way.
鉄道であれ使ってるっていうのがもう
Some of this changes. A bit of jam it up there so far. And I believe there is still some way. There is still some time in order to get another get another
一時期使った
video of and another to rewatch. So this is one tournament in order to see and maybe we can be able to rewatch another one. This was a very flashy.
ね、イベント情
So
報
let
に
me
つ
see.
いてですね
There is
来
still
週は、1月の10日はオロロンさんとこで、大会があります
20 a.m.
私ムサ
There is still 20 a.m. in my time zone.
お願いします
I believe that we can go to another one. Another one tournament with more players. So give me a couple of minutes, and we'll be right back soon to another matches for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Give me a couple of minutes, and we'll be right back soon. See ya. Okay, here we go. So another tournament. Now I'm coming over into this part. Let's go to another. Wait a minute. Let's go to the gym. Let's go to the lobby part. You know this.
Iron Man, who will prevail?
Got us another other things. Okay, here you go.
Fight.
The love part. Yeah, it's over here.
大会なんだけど大丈夫か
Maybe there's a key is uncommon. The pass of this right there. Is it? Both players ready?
おじゃす
Only one team will be left standing.
モリガン
Morrigan and Ryu versus Thor and Venom. I believe there'll be some very interesting matches on that way.
Show me your
This is very interesting. Very far.
come out on top. Ready.
Okay. There's a son of a god. Should have this way. Do that a little god this. There we go. Nothing like this. We're all coming to very far in particular. This is the typical offensive with the dive attacks of Thor. Taking the aerial mighty smash. Yep. The goddess has got this. I believe that it is not so far in order to get there. But got him. Just get another goal though. Coming over, gets to that far. Got this to take it over. Yo, I know that way to play. I believe that is random. That is random guy again. What'll happen next after that? Okay, anyway. Okay, level 3 time. And come to get us. It's very, very great damage on this part. I'm coming to dust. Hardly up that way so far. Got this on the match. Uh-oh. Got it completely jammed for Rahan on that way. Venom selected got us using the projectile range. Oh. Because but the charge pants definitely with the projectiles on that back. So what are gonna be the next? In order to beat this in particular, how do you have to keep that up? I believe there is more to do in order. So in that situation, you can stay. You can stay. Stop it. You always need to find a way in order to get out of your darkness illusion. You know. And there is some way in order to get the things out that way to go. Oh. Oh my
Been called
god.
to battle. to life.
Rich Burnoff.
Oh my.
Thank you so much for your follow.
Who will come out on top? Ready.
You have my thanks, I appreciate it. Damn. I can't believe in it. That is a god. That was a gift. Very special gift along the way. Literally, it's it off. Yes, and throws and matches. Whoops. You got resident? I don't know. Get it out of this.
すみません。ですね、先ほどですね、ちょっと突然 PC がネット
Oh, the connection. Damn. You need to reconstruct the lobby.
することが
Okay. Now they made it. Okay, sorry everybody, there was a little problem in the in-time stream for Baraha. But don't worry.
万が一接続切れようもん
I was looking at the top partly.
えらいことですよ。
You'll come in on this. That was a very way to go. Now for Ryu and Morrigan versus Thor and Venom.
Formidable guests.
Don't let me scare you.
Come out on
Here we go.
ready.
いかがされさあれですPress stage way to send the Shinko Hadouken upwards in order to avoid the dive attacks of Thor. Whoops. We almost got an happy birthday again. I think I used another semi-active switch. But then as the case, exploring other ways of getting so far. Putting on the things of this up. Taking a stage use of the power stone in order to extend the advantage of the turn. And keeping going with this combo. Nice juggling. Okay, fast recovery. There is almost no chances in order to give it the results. And the things that all of this so far. Got a sage escape. There's no coming thus far. Okay. Almost got the happy birthday again.
Dodge this.
Coming. Big damage, okay? The bird at last. One of these is still could be recoverable. How does the guy doesn't come? Brandon came. It is that that thing doesn't come in very so far. Oh, Venom Web and the combination with the power stone by the Thor's hand. Okay, completely smash it into this out there. Oh, sounds like up. Get all of it. Still avoid the projectile by jumping. Oh, both of them using the power stone. This seems to be a very interesting combination indeed. In order to try to using the the reflect guard. Niggas on the things to do about. Take it over the part. Keep it going to those and see come of that. Oh my goodness. This is very sage movement. He's been using this and even in the juggle situation. Well done, nicely done. Definitely.
Good fight.
Never believe that's a Scooby a perfect bonus match after the tournament, you know. Well, that's really interesting to see. How come it doesn't things that way? Very friendly at this. This is the typical things to do into a very friendly random match. Look at this all the way. Just that's the way. Keep it going.
Shall fairly take turns in battle.
Don't get greedy, villain. They're ours to eat.
ベノムとウルト
Who will come out on top? Ready. Fight.
Now I believe that we got Venom from the both sides. A Thor and an Ultron. It on the game is full of something. Rather than the strength is in the neutral situation. Oncoming also after the launch during the aerials. No, got the chance to drop it and recover with the Ultron. Oh, nice overhead. Got to using the semi-proprieties with the ODG. If it don't come with this, that of the gods does this up the other way. I don't know if they're gonna be very so far from the other situations that is a gun. Okay, destructive weight. It is not completely on the wind. Oh my gosh. There is nothing a lot in order to give it up this, just look at this. Venom bite. Little gaze up. Giving over to the savage combo on the hit. Oh damn, completely dead. Eat him that thing. Gotta lose the chance. Accumulated some of the chance in order to given the stone gouge, you know, the always getting the higher matter. Okay, air combo situation. Initiated by the Venom Web. And Random's Venom is also into a very dangerous situation that got this. I'm coming to daughters of this or at least. Oh heck. Look at the things that the base are tossed to their situation now. But nothing of God. Keep it on, it's a bad situation. Oh! Damn it! Nobody will lead. How come is that this? Using the dive. You know, with the side switch, he had made it this finish. Well done, well done. Now using the very safe movements for Verhara's Venom in this part. Okay, now your time to keep an over on that decision. Just here's a knob to keep it over. Alright guys, last one, and after this we're gonna raid somebody. Let's jump forward to the final match. This is this one and another, the last one of this. Alright.
アイコンで誰かと思った。
No, someone give him the super shot.
And if thou dost betray me, this alliance shall be known. Now ready.
ブルーパンサーなんて
We have Thor, Dante, Black Panther, and Venom. Yeah, this is a very different advantage. Nothing knows what are gonna happen next. But in that way, it was
そ
dumb.
れ
Just a little kid. Who knows what that way is kind of about this. Okay. Still stones in the way. Gotta keep these things out of lead. And you know, oh damn. Dante's got down so fastly. Guess this is the console leave. That's the very so fast. Oh. They didn't do something of that. Whoops. Get mounted down again. I've been relieved to down again. That was a pain for him. How come is that this? Of them, the loop of the Black Panther. We gotta believe it's almost worthy of the combo video. Shoot. The combo so far. Very legit is the gum after this. Nothing on the way, so keep it going. Just got a chance to lead, but this won't be enough in order to break the barrier of the field. Oh, right between the opponent's character, almost got a chance in order to give another happy birthday. Okay, the trigger activated for Dante, and this is one of the moments when a typical thing for some Dante users gonna be very hard out that way. You gotta fix yourself as there's on the way.
あ、やばいんだけど
Okay, gotta deliver and all this. Take the soul stone. Yeah, just started the trap. Okay. Moving in. Using the level 1 with the activity set, and that was a very complicated ways in order to avoid the pressure. Okay, let's go to the next.
やろ
Let's go to the next one. And the last. And after this, we're gonna raid somebody. We're gonna take a very chances in order to take of this. I'm back and taking over at this. I'm coming so far.
始まったいいもので
Look at all the things I forgot. I'm coming to this. So, James will take it over. Spencer to turn the gameplay a little bit very dynamic. Welcome to the gap. Take a little this the right way. No damn. Double did come. I'm putting the keys and Tortoise is about to leave. I'm gonna use it to zip looping. And Johnson sees and offer the chance. It just looks like he has been the last ace up on the sleeve for Varaha to keep an over. Now defending on this way. Oh my god.
Not more exchange.
For justice, I will fight.
Here we go. Everything on I just should be. I'm coming to the last one. Alright.
次私の番になったらそれはラッサにしますか。
Next one. Gonna be nearby to the nexus of the ending. After that, I don't know, we'll get a lot of in place.
Who will prevail?
ネメシススパイダーマン。
Look at that,
Ready.
Nemesis and Spider-Man versus Captain America and Spencer. Not a good at all. But it got a very well, a very well interesting way in order to capitalizations. All coming up, taking the exhibit switches to Spider-Man. Captain America almost taken it. Captain America almost got the happy birthday present. Look at this. Normal advance guard. Okay. Even the summons of the lost chances, never the least. Because of this. Okay.
これはどうだ
Instant happy birthday.
ウェブボールが
It is the kid. There we go, another
お互い使おう
perfect guard. Another reflect guard. How does it get to lead? Good. Oh,
ぶん殴ってスパイダー
this
マ
is
ン
gonna hurt.
カピバッ展開どうだ
I'm gonna put this. Nothing will lose the opportunity in all of this. In order to make the perfect capitalization. Oh, they're gonna keep it over. Almost got expansion on that way. Yes, it is giving over.
からいろいろ反撃し
Coming at this. Oh my god. I almost did the zip loop it perfectly again.
どうだあ
Got that on. Very particular, there is not a lot of some ways
痛いところ
in order to give this.
Oh, パワーが強く
We got, oh. Guys on the midway. Keep coming, that chop. That'll be coming of this. Oh, block. Oh. Doesn't think it's an indecisive moment. Fully of the major turn of events.
打っておいて
He's giving over. Taking another 50-50 situation.
スペンサー一人旅ですが
Return and climbing. Not all leave them becomes the takeaways. Oh! This is still not nearby to the end. Both Nemesis and Spider-Man is nearby to the magic pixel. Most than Spencer, I could thought. Here it is. Dive confirmed. There is again the chances.
明日何としてもちょっと捕まえて
There is a gun into this. Oh,
投げてウェブボール
get rid of this.
あ
I don't think they're gonna take a lot so much. Here we go. Magic pixel to Spencer. And there is it.
All in a day's work for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Look what we got there so far. My goodness. Alright, that jumped this match. There is it.
Can we kick your butt quickly? I gotta go feed my cat.
It's an over.
Thunder welcomes our formidable guests. Who will come out on top?
Captain Marvel and Rio versus Thor and Venom. What comes out of this? All battles in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite seems very well balanced. I thought I guess that. Get it that way. All the little things that Gaps are got in order to get it over the given goal situations. Oh. Damn. A very confusion in the field. All of the cameras at the gases. Stalker energy. It's using the immersion switch. This is not too far in order to take another the chances. Dive with the Tatsumaki. Getting the perfect chance of capitalization. You're gonna say this is good of love is just above the lead. Oh my god. Not so far from this. But into that condition. Taking a knob and beat it at least at that. Okay. Perfect dive. They gotta look at us as a comments of that. Oh. Very good uppercut in order to reach the opponent manually. It doesn't come. Completely intercepted. The Venom trap by the Ryu's Hadouken. After this, that. Oh. They got a little lost on the chances. Okay. You got the chance. I believe it can be the end of this match after this. There we go. Level 3. Nice. Nicely done. Here's it. Alright, here we go, everybody. There's it. This was a nice match for the start of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Galactony for this stream. You know, let's see who can beat our recommendations today. None of these. We can set this. Just give me a second to see who's online.
マブカップインフィニット配信いかがでしたでしょうか。お疲れ様でした。ね。今日はね、トレモの方で、なんだ、ベノムスローなどトラップなどの、ね、ネタとかをね、ちょっとやったけどもまだちょっとね、実践の方には何も食い込めてないというねでも、どうだ飛行キゼムとかもちょっと通ったりした感じはあったからね、それはそれで。
Okay.
イベ
Looks like that Kujo Kate is online. Streaming Street Fighter 6. So okay guys. Let's give it on the chances in order to keep you up watching with the Kujo Kate Street Fighter 6 streaming. And for now, and game over for now. Thank you so much everybody for tuning in and hang out with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. Thanks for watching. Good night, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time soon. See ya.